Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here bringing you Nichols Worth. And today we have a brand new product from Tyndale in the New Testament journal set. You can buy these individually, you can buy them in box sets, or you can buy them all if you want. But here they are, the entire New Testament. Now one thing about this is that it's arranged very differently than your normal canonical New Testament. It's kind of arranged according to theme. So you're not going to be able to buy like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in a box set. You'll have to buy those individually because they have them dispersed throughout different ones, as you can tell. This one here has Luke and Mark. This is the birth of the church. And these are what they believe to be the earliest documents or the most thorough history of the early church. For example, Mark being the earliest gospel and Luke kind of being a thorough coverall of the history of Jesus' life, moving into Acts being a history of the church, 1st and 2nd Peter and Jude being very early epistles. And then we have the Alpha and Omega, which has the Gospel of John, and it has all the writings of John to include 1st through 3rd John and Revelation. They call it the Alpha and Omega because that's mentioned in the book of Revelation. Here is a people of God. These are letters or epistles or gospels that were written to the Hebrew people, Matthew, Hebrews, and James. And then we have the letters of Paul in chronological order. So this would be in the order of his missionary journeys. So really slick. This is a 10-point font. I'm only going to give you a look at one of them because they're all kind of the same as far as the layout goes. But let's take a look at the Gospel of Luke because this is going to be one of the longer ones. And of course, really nice cover. And these all kind of have different themes and looks on their covers here. But this one has the kind of cross-looking design, while that one has your circular design. Each one of them are going to have a little bit of a different design. It does have a crease here so that when you open it, it'll be easy to crease this over so it will somewhat lay flat. Now what's interesting is this is a sewn binding. So these are really nice. Now here's your filament QR code. And when you scan that, look to the left of your video and it'll kind of show you how to do that. When you scan that, it's going to give you some instructions on how to filament enable each one of these using your application. Now, one thing about these is you do have to enable each one. So you can't just enable one and the entire series is unlocked. You have to enable each one as you read them. So that may take a little bit of extra time, but actually it's not a big deal. Of course, it gives you kind of how the Filament app works. It's very simple. You just download the app and then here's your layout here. You have a single column format, 10-point font. You have a little bit of margin space here, but then you have an entire page, and this is dot matrix. So this isn't line. So the dot matrix is designed to give you several options. You can draw, you can color, you can do different things, or you can use these dots to kind of guide your sentences to keep them straight if you just want to straight up take notes. And every other page is that way. So every time you have a text, you're going to have a blank page, and it's going to be like that all the way through. And when you get to the end, it's just going to have some dot matrix pages extras. There's going to be no extra tools. All that is put inside your Filament app. So this is just like having a study Bible, and you can take the Gospel of Luke. Say you're studying the Gospel of Luke and you have this in your backpack, you have this in your purse, or you have this in a place that's really convenient for you, then you have all your study tools available for you in the Gospel of Luke or wherever you're at in the entire New Testament. Hopefully, they're going to be soon doing the Old Testament because then you'll have the entire Bible in a way that you can write in it, carry it around. You don't have to carry the whole big bulky Bible. You don't have to have this big study Bible. You have the app. You have everything that you need right there in the palm of your hand. These things are really nice, and I'm really excited to have them. So there you have it. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.